In the previous section, you learned about using escape sequences to format strings. There is another way of formatting strings by having placeholders in a string and filling them with values assigned to variables. This is somewhat like having fill in the blank type sentences. Look at this example. Now let's say the two blanks are the variable ball type and result. Using %s as a placeholder, the values assigned to these two variables can be inserted into the string as shown. Note that the values are specified as tuple. You can have fun with different values now. The symbol %s used as the placeholder is the format specification symbol. What will happen if you reverse the order of values? Try yourself in idle and see what happens. You can use other format specification symbols for different purposes. These are similar to the symbols used in C. The table you see on the screen is also available in the helper text below. Here is an example where a number is being inserted into a string using the %d symbol. What happens if we write the value of match as 12,553? So you see that %d can only take numeric values. You can experiment with other numeric types such as float and complex. You can specify the width of an integer and float object. In this example, the integer objects a, b, and c will occupy a width of 5 characters in the formatted string. Any additional spaces will be padded to the left. In this example, the width of the entire float variable, including the decimal, is specified to have 4 characters with 2 digits after the decimal point. If you increase the width of the entire float to be greater than the value, spaces will be added to the left of the integer. Now, what if you want to display the % symbol as it is? You can simply escape it using another % symbol. You can use the same method to specify the width of a string while using %s. By default, it is right aligned. For left alignment, simply use a negative width. Instead of specifying a width, you can also truncate the string using a decimal point in the width. In this example, the string has been truncated to the first 5 characters. You have now reached the end of this topic. In this topic, you learned how to create the string objects in Python using single, double, and triple quotes. You also saw how to access characters in a Python string, use string operators, format strings, and use string functions to process strings.